Okay, just a quick video to highlight some of our we actually call them PFPU plays, potential final push up for the day. We have a way of analyzing charts and deciding which ones meet all of our parameters, and when we find one, we're looking to short the first break of a previous 5-minute candle's low, and we're getting pretty good at catching we also have a potential final push down play, but in this market I like the potential final push up plays better because things are selling off pretty quickly when they're not working out in this skittish kind of weak market. This was Delta Airlines. We actually called the short. We caught the top 5-minute candle here. Called the short right below that candle, and the thing fell all the way to let me get the numbers here for a second. All right, there they are. Delta Airlines we shorted, called the short at 12.19, which is right here, and the worst case stop was above the high of the day, and that was only 6 cents above. Stop never got hit, and from 12.19 ended up moving 46 cents a share in our favor. So another example of a low risk potential final push up play. Let's try that again. Okay, HCP, another example. Called it on a break of the top candle of the day again. There's the short, HCP 32.98 short. Stop was only 8 cents above, never got hit. And from the 32.98 short, this thing fell 80 cents altogether in our favor. Again, on 8 cents risk. So another PFPU play that worked out great. International Paper, IP, we did it again today. Called it on a break of the exact top candle of the day. IP called the short at 23.21. The stop was only 9 cents above. That's where the stop was, right here. 23.21 was the short idea. The thing moved 65 cents altogether in our favor, again on 9 cents risk, and the stop never got hit. All shorts today, by the way. I already did Delta Airlines, didn't I? Okay, so those are the three that we caught the top today, and I think there may have been some others, but and I'm also going to highlight Harley Davidson. This wasn't a PFPU play, but another example of how we trade, one of our trade ideas. Harley, these are 5-minute candles from today, and it fell in. It's just let me try that again. Let's get a line going. Long base here. That's actually not the one I wanted either. I want my pen. But really, basically a long base right there. And then Harley fell into what we deem a waterfall. You see the shape if you connect the tops of the candles and it's just off a cliff like that. And I'll show you one way we'll play these. Now, by the time we found this, one of our members found this in chat, it had fallen so far and was already starting to bounce, it was nothing I could do with it. But a strategy we're using is looking to fade this bounce. Okay, in other words, if this is selling off for a reason, doesn't matter why. What we do is we look to see how strong the longs are that can fight off this sell-off. Okay, and so the longs, we're only able to push it. The first break of a previous 5's high was right here. Let me get my drawing tool again. Was right here. And the longs were only able to push it from there up to there. So I said, you know what, let's turn around and look for a way to short this, and that's one of our methods. Erase that, and I'll show you what I did here. I actually switched to 3-minute candles. Looking for a nice low-risk setup short. Okay, so remember, the thinking is nice sell-off. Longs could barely thwart. If you don't mind me using the word thwart, I only get to use that a couple times a year. Longs could barely thwart this this sell-off, and we're only able to push it up to here. So I switched to 3s to look for a really low-risk entry. Okay, and the first break of a previous 3's low is where I was looking to short. It called it at 22.58 as it was setting up. So as it was setting up, it looked like this when I called it. Okay, I said if it breaks this candle's low, 22.58, worst case stop, 22.69. You're talking about 11 cents risk, and you can see what happened. From 22.58, I think 9 to 12 minutes later it was all the way down to 22, and I was simply just covering a little at a time all the way down, and then we were running out of trading day. So that was the last call of the day, but it was a nice way to finish the day. So there's just some examples of the low risk stuff that we look for. Okay, always want it to be on a narrow candle and meet the parameters we look for as far as the tops and bottoms of the day. And you know, it makes it, if you can have the patience to sit there and wait for the low risk stuff instead of trying a bunch of random base breaks and that sort of thing. You know, if you can have the patience, the trades you do take should all be pretty low risk, and the potential reward on some of these can be really nice, especially when you compare it to the tight stop. So it does take patience, but I'm really enjoying trading this way. So, all right, I'm going to wrap this up, and we'll talk to you soon.